Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, this is So Beauty Stuff. Today I'm here to show you how you can get this smoky eye look without much effort. Smoky eyes is actually one of my favourite looks to do. It's really easy, you don't need to be precise, and it can just really make a really sexy smoky makeup look for those occasions when you're going out. And you can probably go a bit heavier if you wanted to. You could do more of an eyeliner. You can really just play around with this, and the lip really sets it off, so you can choose whatever colour you like. So I'm just going to stop talking about it and I'm just going to jump straight in and show you how I got this look. So when you're talking about doing a smoky eye, you really need to prep the lid first. It's also the first thing I'm going to do on my face because I don't want there to be any fallout and ruin any makeup I'm doing. So I'm going to start with Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Like this on both lids. So the next thing I'm going to put on my lids is a MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is just a really, on me, a skin colour. Put it straight in and just dab this all over my lid. So because this is a cream product, it's not set. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, Ludwin. It's kind of like a yellowy colour, so it will cancel out any dark colour there is left on my lids. And I'm just going to pack it on with this Zoeva concealer buffer. Okay, so now it's set, we shouldn't get any creasing there on the lid. I'm going to use the centre quad here, which is Lazarus, Salios, Shax and Liberatus. I'm probably saying those completely wrong. So I'm going to take the black colour and just run it along as if I was doing eyeliner. And don't worry about coming out too far, we're just going to kind of keep it where the lashes are. And this is definitely one of those looks that comes together at the end. You just want to be able to pack on a bit of colour, so I'm going to go back in with the black and tap off any excess. And we're not going to go the whole lid, just sort of a small semicircle. Wow, look how small that makes my eyes look at the moment. The end. Just kidding. Okay, so now you're going to need to get a more fluffy brush. So I'm going to take this sort of dark brown grey kind of colour. Remind myself, Liberatus, I believe is how you say it. I'm just going to pick up not very much colour at all, just a little bit on there. And I'm just going to start blending around the edges of the black. And you want to kind of go in a sweeping windscreen wiper motion. It won't look like that when we're done. And I'm not picking up any product at all, I'm just going to blend and soften that a little bit more. So the next colour is this big grey colour. So I'm going to take another clean brush and I'm going to pick up that lighter grey colour and just kind of go over the same lines again. Just blending it all through. You can go back in with your pencil brush and go over that line again. And then I can take my brush with no product on it, just blend that up. It will make your brushes look really dirty. What you can do is you can pick up a colour like this one, a bit more of a skin toned one, or even something like this, and just run it through over the top of where the line is blending, and it will just help to blend that colour in and transition it between the black and your skin. You can pick up something, I'd say like a highlighting colour. So one of these, or we can even use the white, because that'll be a nice contrast against black. Now you can just really highlight that gap between the shadow and your eyebrow. So the next stage with this is to put some eyeliner on. Estee Lauder Pure Colour in black, and it's just a waterproof eyeliner pencil, and we're going to go on our tight line and just use your finger just below your eyebrow, pull up the lid, and then you can draw on underneath. And it does tickle, and it does feel weird if you're not used to doing it, so just bear with it, you'll be fine. Oh, poke myself in the eye there. So you can kind of see how that just frames the eye that little bit more, just makes it pop out a little bit more. And we're also going to do our lower lash line, but I always like to give it a minute because sometimes my eye waters a little bit from having the pencil there, and I don't want to just cry away anything that I've put in my lower lash line. So I'll just do the other eye. So you can see this eye is really starting to water now, so I just give that a second. I try not to irritate it too much. Okay, so now I've stopped crying about my eyeliner. We can move on to the next step. So I'm going to put on a wing. So I have this black gel liner from Rimmel. So I always like to just dip it in, and then I use the lid as a palette, and I wipe off the excess and get that really into a nice point. Doing a line there. I've got this Colourpop Super Shock shadow in Alchemy. I'm going to pick up some of the colour and just dot that in the inner corner. So that's just going to brighten up the inner corner a little bit. I'm going to pick up this dark brown grey colour and just sweep it under my under eye. Try my hardest not to pull my silly face. You can already see how that balances out the colour a bit better. And if you do want to add a little bit of black in there, you can go back in with the pencil, just get it right on the tip, and go really, really close to the lash line. So I'm going to go back in with my pencil, and I'm going to do my waterline. And again, you can just see how that makes the eye framed just that little bit more. So I'm going to put my mascara on now. So when I apply my foundation, I do this with a brush, and I kind of just bring it near the eye, but nothing precise, and we can tidy the rest up a bit more precisely with concealer. Really keep that as a clean line. Now that I can go back in and just tidy up the under eye smoke, and if there is any fallout, it's not going to ruin the rest of my face. And I think I'm just going to take this big stony grey shade here and just run it under my lash line. So we're nearly at the end now. What I'm gonna do is put on some false lashes, because I feel like this is the kind of look you can really pull off some lashes, and then we're gonna decide on a nice bold lip to finish the look off with. So the lashes I'm waiting to stick on now are the Romantic by XO Beauty. If you're not sure how to stick on false lashes, I actually did a video a little while ago, and I will put a link to that down below. So we just wait for that glue to dry. Okay, I've been furiously swatching loads of different lipsticks. There's stains on my hands now. And I've decided I'm gonna go with Androgyny by Jeffree Star. So here it is, this is the finished look. A nice dark smoky eye with some really big lashes and a bold lip. It's really easy to do. You don't need to be too precise with anything, which is why it's such a great look to do. You don't even have to do the wing if you don't want to. You can just smoke it out however you want to wear this look. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I'd love for you to share your smoky eyed looks with me on my social media, or you can leave a link in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!